Hi, my name is Melanie Ezell. I'm a mama, a surfer here on the North Shore. I'm an author, and I'm a stage 4 ovarian cancer survivor. On September 8th, 2020, I was diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Surfing has had an enormous impact on my life. I can honestly say surfing saved my life. Surfing was there for me at a time when I was at my lowest. Being a mama to my 3-year-old son has taught me more lessons than I can count. The biggest one, I think, is patience. When I'm out in the surf, I try and keep my mind as clear as possible, especially when it's mellow and small. I try not to let too much go through my mind and just be in the moment. But when it's big, I have a couple of mottos that I return to quite often. So one of my mottos is can't stop, won't stop. And I like to remind myself that being a cancer patient is not my identity. Just because something challenging exists in my life doesn't mean I need to quit the other aspects of my life that are also physically demanding. During my journey with cancer, the biggest mindset hurdle has been learning to trust myself and trust my body. So my new book, Weight is Not the Problem, it's a non-diet approach to the alchemy of physical transformation, which basically means that we can alchemize our emotions, our beliefs, our thoughts into our physical bodies, and vice versa. The biggest takeaway, I think, from that book is to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We live in a culture where we want to take away our discomfort, and we have so many pills that we can swallow or screens that we can scroll on or highly palatable foods that we can eat to make us forget, to make us drop below consciousness. It's uncomfortable when we take those things away. When we're able to access those places of being uncomfortable within ourselves and to say, I'm still okay. This hurts and I'm okay. That is when transformation happens. That's when we alchemize our struggle into becoming the greatest and most powerful versions of ourselves. It's okay for life not to be easy. And then there's a lot of practical strategies that I help women or anyone who's struggling to actually make that happen. So I've been keeping journals and releasing them to the public throughout this whole journey. One of the things I wrote in my first journal was that I go boldly forth, not without fear, but with both faith and fear, holding them in my hands together and doing it anyway. It's terrifying, but I just keep putting one foot in front of the other. I've been really public with my journey, mostly because the support is so important. I have an email list where I send out blogs, and I have a website that has information about my book. I think the easiest place to access all that is on Instagram. I've had a huge outpouring of support just on social media. My Instagram, it's Yoga Surf Mel, easy to remember. I'm just thrilled and honored that I could be a part of this. Thank you. Really appreciate what your brand stands for and the quality of the product and the fact that it's not harming our earth. You know, as women, it's like we want to look good and we want clothes that fit us well, and it's so easy to turn to fast fashion or something that's not made sustainably. So it's beautiful to have gear that works and doesn't hurt the environment, and to have a company with a mission that wants to share stories like this to inspire people. And I'm just thrilled that and honored that I could be a part of this. Thank you.